Eddie's World is heading to Japan. And this time, we're bringing a complete Japanese-themed, custom-made series of warriors known as the Japan series. None of these warriors have been tested in combat, and they'll all have to prove themselves at unknown locations against unknown opponents. If any of the Japan series warriors lose their fight, we'll leave them right there on the spot. This way, we can guarantee only the strongest warriors remain in our collection. Get ready for the most exciting Akedo battles you've ever seen in your life. Expect the unexpected. Prepare for things you've never seen before. Bring some spending cash. Lace up your shoes. Hold your breath. Put your fears aside and take a trip with us. You guys are coming, right? I promise you're not gonna regret it. Just look at all the amazing things we're gonna do. What? Your parents won't let you go? Well, don't worry about it. You won't even have to leave your house. Just subscribe and turn on notifications. We'll bring Japan to you. It's just 2 mouse clicks away. What are you waiting for? Do it! Before we go to Japan, we need to finish the last warrior of the Japan series. You guys already know who he is, but have you ever heard of him before? If the answer's no, then you're like me. Because even though Doraemon was hugely popular in Japan, it didn't catch on in America. Luckily, I found a bunch of videos on YouTube, and now I know just enough to be dangerous. Doraemon is actually a robotic cat sent back in time from the future to help a boy. That's right, guys. Doraemon is the original Terminator. He used to be yellow with ears, but his yellow paint came off after Doraemon cried for 3 days, and a mouse ate his ears. I'm not even making this stuff up. We ended up with a pretty good looking Doraemon head, and for our Akedo starting figure, you can't tell me Stealth Stinky isn't a perfect choice. Before we go any further with the fabrication, I just want to draw Doraemon's face on and figure out what details will be paint and what details will be clay. Okay, I think I have a plan. I was really struggling on figuring out what the weapon would be until I saw this comment. You guys have the best ideas, and I don't know what I'd do without your expertise on these characters that I know nothing about. I searched up Doraemon air cannon, and I found out that he actually does use air cannons. They shoot air, guys. It looks like he keeps them in his kangaroo pouch, and he even has a long barrel version. This guy is the Terminator.
Hasta la vista, baby.
The whole process of fabrication for me is a cycle of adding clay, sanding, and repeating until I end up with something that I'm happy with. And I'm not really happy with this. It's looking more like Onpon Man than Doraemon. I think it's because I made the head too round. Doraemon's head is a little flat at the top, and our head also needs to be a little bigger. Making a symmetrical shape like Doraemon's head isn't easy, but I think I have an idea. Introducing the cordless DeWalt homemade lathe. That worked perfectly, and since we have the drill out, let's use it to hollow the air cannon barrels. While I was adding the finishing touches to Doraemon, I realized that he looked way too tall, and it was because his legs were too long. I don't have time to cut his legs, so instead, I'm just gonna raise the base plate. That was an easy fix, and now I can get back to finishing the last of the details. If you're wondering why Doraemon has ears, don't worry, they're removable. I just thought it'd be cool to have the option. And with that said, let's bust out the paints. I wanted to add one last special touch to our Doraemon, and for this, we have to go to the craft store. Luckily, they had exactly what I was looking for, a tiny gold bell for Doraemon's collar. And now, Doraemon is complete. What do you guys think of him? I hope he wins his battle in Japan because it would be really painful to have to leave him there. Let me know what you think of our Doraemon warrior, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video. Thank you everyone so much for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you in the next video.
I'll be back.